Guys, I'm a little hungry right now. So normally as a barber, when you're hungry, you leave the shop, right? I don't like leaving the shop. I got a meal plan that Caleb, you guys know Caleb, right? So Caleb put me on this meal plan, right? Got me eating like 5 times. That's a lot. It's a lot more than I'm used to. I don't even know how many calories he's got me on. I'm just following. Just following. He just gave me this thing, gave me this list, right? I think I might even put it. If I find it, I'll put it up. And you just scroll. Just scroll, look at it. Freeze the screen, scroll. I wasn't looking too good that long ago. Maybe I'll go through it one day. I'll give you a quick glimpse of how I was looking. All right, we back. What y'all think? Horrible, right? All right, so look, I don't want to look like that anymore. It's time to have my shake. Okay, we got a problem though. No milk. All right, so this is the thing about being a barber. All right, so when you go across the street or to the store, the barbers are always gonna ask you, can you go get something for me, right? Yes. And now check this out though. This is the thing. It's normally food. It's normally food. This fool.
We have an exception.
This guy. I'm trying to be positive out here. Go ahead. What do you want?
I need a nasal spray. With all these allergies, all the dryness, I've woken up the past 2 days with a nosebleed. Like my pillow was covered in blood. I'm just like, what is this?
For real? Nosebleed?
Would I lie about this?
So anyways, guys, tell the barbers to send you what they want, because if you get the wrong thing, you already know what the deal is. Group text on what you want. All right. Man, it's a beautiful day outside. These are the things that you miss out as a barber though. There's plenty of pros that come with being a barber. One thing you do miss is the sun. And as you can see, your boy is white. It's white as hell. I should be brown, but I'm white because I don't hit the sun at all. All right, let me hurry up real quick. My next client is waiting on me, but he knows that he doesn't want to get a haircut by a hungry barber, so let's do this real quick. So I'm not a dairy guy. Let's just say that my stomach acts real funny. Bro, I'm having such bad luck with my camera battery today. I had the camera right there, set up, talking to y'all, trying to be me, and it's just dying. It's dying, so we back on the phone. Come on, Fonz, we taking L's today, but we're not gonna stay on that. Okay, hold up, stay still. All right, so like I was saying, we on that almond milk like life. I got the unsweetened, trying to make sure I don't take in too much sugar because of you know what I showed y'all previously. I'm trying to stay away from that. I ain't trying to feel like that no more. So you know the biggest thing is watching what you take in, boys and girls. Am I real good at knowing all the ins and outs of eating properly? No, not at all. Not even close. We're going with that protein pad. I don't know, how many grams of protein? 24. Take a wild guess on what I just said. How much is 24? Ya tu sabes. A little bit of Now, what's next? Caleb is probably gonna disagree with me if he ever watches this. He's probably not gonna watch this, but it's okay. It's a secret between y'all and me. So, he has me like measuring out everything. To be completely frank with y'all, I don't measure it. I just know that I take in like 2 scoops. This is dirty. Give me a second. All right, we're back. It's clean. Y'all see that? Placata, mira. All right, so look. We got some peanut butter. I'm supposed to have 2 scoops, but it's supposed to like weigh out to something. I completely forgot what it is. So we're just gonna do 2 scoops. Uno. Come on. And we're gonna just get crazy with it. Just a little bit bigger scoop because I like peanut butter. See, I just feel like when you're a barber, when you're a barber on the grind, though, this ain't all barbers, unfortunately, you're willing to sacrifice your health. And I disagree with that now more than ever. I've been a barber almost 4 years. Don't do that, guys. Find a way to simplify your system. Find a system as far as like to eat. You know, I get it to where it's meal preps now. I started doing it myself, and then Devonda, wifey, she helps me with that. She does it all. So big shout outs to wifey. Okay, Devonda, I love you, girl, because you make life so much better. But yeah, and I got my blender up in the shop. I don't leave for nothing unless, you know, I run out of milk. All right, let's clean up. That's another thing. Let's clean up, man. Don't leave a mess in the break room, you sucios and sucias. I don't discriminate. Both of y'all can get them. Come on. Don't be a whole bunch of sucios and sucias. All right? Clean up the mess you make, okay? Y'all don't want to be, you know, leaving the break room all nasty and stuff. I get it. You know, you're on the grind and everything. But if you're going to leave your things that are dirty, at least make it look neat and then come back and clean it, you sucios and sucias. Come on. Y'all spend more time in the barbershop than you do with your families, man. Make it look nice, okay? Damn. Let's get into this cut, though. Ya tú sabes.
So my wife right there next to me.
You ready?
I go.
Oh, snap. Well, yeah.
Baseball, and then like, you know, I was like, oh man, I can actually have a pretty good shape then. For everybody else.
All right, so after picking out the hair, you know, I don't know what's under there. And my boy JP always taught me to work safely, you know, start from high, work your way down to low. That's my motto. I've never cut his hair real low. I don't know what calyx he has down under. That doesn't sound right. That didn't sound right. I don't know what's underneath those curls. So we're gonna start with a number 3, baby. We're gonna go with a number 3, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this lever. Pretty sure we are starting with the lever close. Let's see. And right after, we're gonna come back with a number 1.5, and it's the same thing from there. We're gonna work our way down, but it's almost weird because it's like, I know deep down inside we're gonna keep going lower than this. So it's like, why even waste time? And normally I don't think I would have used this many steps. All right, so right after the 3 guard, we're not even gonna go to a 2. I just chose to go to a 1.5. I quickly felt like there's no reason to keep it around the 3s. Let's go to a 1.5. Still go with the grain, right? Because we you know, we taking the safe route, taking a little extra time, and that's just because I'm recording. I think I would have been a little bit more risky if I wasn't recording, but because I was recording and because this is a one-shot deal, like, you can't put the hair back on them and say, I'm gonna try this again next week. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, take the safe route. Only real ones will feel this. Only real ones will feel this. Haters are just gonna talk without understanding. You're recording, okay? You make it work. If you gotta play it safe in the beginning, play it safe, because you can't put hair back. Play it safe, boys and girls. Play it safe while you're recording. Could be a little bit more risky afterwards. You gotta maximize the opportunity. You guys gotta be aware of opportunities out here, man. Create your own opportunities. Oh, and we're going against the grain. We're going against the grain right now. So we went from with the grain to against the grain. I got the lever closed, and we're just clearing that area out as much as we can. Wow, that looks annoying. The front hairline, the corner on his right side is a mess. It's a mess. We're on the lever all the way open. We're using the seniors. Again, I got the Babyliss fade blade on that thing. We are fading away. I think I got it on midway right now. I'm not too keen to the low fade. I don't even consider this a low fade. It's like low mid at this point. Yeah, man, this was annoying, man. There's so many parts of his hair that grew in so many different directions, and because it was already light, like it's not like I'm fading into a super long length. Like, it's short all the way through. And it was interesting that something this simple took me quite a while to fade into. I gotta get more in tune with just realizing, hey, you only have a certain amount of space. Maybe you shouldn't fade up. Maybe you should remember to start fading down. Or I do all these things, but it's just how do you stay in tune? You feel me? How do you stay in tune while you have all these distractions? You know, while you're recording, while you're at times carrying out conversations. I think I'm talking too much right now. Let me just play this video. Alright, so now we're moving on to the beard. And this right here, I don't use walls. I like using the Andes. I want to hear the hair that I'm cutting when I'm hovering over it. You know, when I'm shaping. I love those Andes masters just for that reason alone, because you could hear every little piece of hair that you're cutting with it. So that's my go-tos. Those are my go-tos for sure, for sure. Yo, Waka, this is when he first saw it. I think I got a little emotional. Damn, he got emotional. Damn, Waka. Nah, he didn't get emotional. He didn't get emotional. He had allergies that day. Right? I hope. Can you imagine if he lied to me about that and he really was emotional? He didn't like the haircut. No. Right? And right here, we're starting off the taper. We're fading into the beard. And as I'm fading downward, I'm like, wait a minute, there's something there. Let me fade. And I'm fading back into the freaking top. Yo, how many times do you find yourself doing that where you're working on a different area and then you see, whoa, but you see something in the area that you just came from and you want to work back on that area? Yo, when do you call it quits on that? When do you say, you know what, I'm leaving you alone for now. Stay there. I still gotta do this. But I think the highest guard that I use on this beard is the 1.5. And honestly, looking at it, I don't even think I needed it. I think I could have scraped with the number 1 at a 90-degree angle. I think that would have worked out better, saved me a few minutes, few seconds, should I say. Now we're working on lining up the bottom. Now, as you can clearly see, he don't got much density in the beard. You know, I ain't trying to push it up, so I'm keeping it as natural as possible. I feel like in the States, we're so big into like the definition of a lineup that we're willing to sacrifice taking away a lot of hair just to get a very defined line. And I don't think that's necessary all the time. Another thing that's kind of crazy about cutting Waka is that he doesn't mind getting the shaver underneath, you know, on the neck area. I personally can't get the shaver. I'm a bump up heavy, but he could take it. You know, he still gets a little bit of bumps, a little bit of hyperpigmentation, but he prefers it that way. And when a client prefers it, let him have it. But if it's bad, if it starts breaking out, I'm gonna let you know. Hey dog, this ain't for you. Now right here, we're spreading out the 245 shave gel. You know, I have mixed different ways of applying it. That day I just felt like doing it by dots and then spreading it with the comb. And then after clearing out the cheekbone area with a towel, I'll use that area to stretch the skin up a little bit and line it up, baby. One side of his beard is a little bit more full than the other. I try to keep it as high as possible. And Nate would be proud of me right now. Look at that backhand, baby. Look at that. Yo, Nate, nata. Nata. Mira eso, coño. Metiéndole mano. Yo, but this part right here, dog, he moved right there. You see that? You see that as I was lining them up, and it ruined the lineup. Man, that beard lineup curved slightly. Ever so slightly. That beard lineup curved ever so slightly. I had it nice, and he had to do that move. Alright, so we are towards the end of this haircut. We're working on detail. I don't know, man. I'm just stepping back and I'm looking at the shade of the fade. I'm just trying to do the little things that matter, right? And it's funny because, I mean, at certain points, at certain angles, it seems like it's fine. Obviously, towards the C cup, I feel like it's slightly darker. But you got to also remember it's how the light hits it, because depending on how the scalp is, you know, like his scalp has some dents, some kinks, so you gotta keep that in mind too when you fade, I feel, and realize that if it looks a certain way, move the chair around just to make sure that it's not just the way the light hits it. Make sure you keep brushing. I feel like I brushed a lot in this haircut. After observing how much I brush in this haircut, I might consider brushing slightly less, cause dog, I'm just saying, I don't think I need to brush every 2 or 3 strokes of the clipper. Oh, he wanted to lay his hair down a little bit more with some product, so I went ahead and got the strongest product I got. You know, back in my waving days, this was my go-to. There you go. You know, you gotta break it down as much as you can with that heat. Looks like I'm playing the bongos right here. Mira eso. And then, okay, shout outs to Wave Process. I should have had a softer brush in hand, but I didn't have anything softer. I like how it's looking though. I like how that's looking. I like how that's looking. I don't know about that hairline though. Okay, I came back with it. Boy, okay, that's much better, Fonz. Thank you. With the pushback in the middle. Thank you. You came at the right time. So guys, that's it. That's the cut right there. Tell me what you like. I enjoyed doing this haircut. I'm so happy that Waka came through. Yo, my man texted me ahead of time too, like a week in advance, letting me know. He let me know that he wanted to cut it off. He wanted to make sure that I was prepared to do this video. So big shout outs to my boy Waka. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to your boy. If you are subscribed, make sure your notifications are on. I'll see you next time. And what y'all think about my curls? We getting somewhere with it. We got some progress. We gotta cover this corner. We gotta cover these corners up. So, oh my God, yeah, no.